Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Highrise. Welcome back to Peeping Towers, where we are still working on our office tower, although it's coming along very nicely, I feel. In the last episode we installed our very first large restaurant. It's a sports bar, and it also has a bar as well as a restaurant, and look how happy they are. It serves dinner and has a bar, and it's close to lifts. It likes high traffic. It's gaining more regular customers. They are totally in love with it. So that is magnificent. Really pleased with that, because what we are actually doing, what the long-term goal here is at the moment, the one that we're currently working on, is satisfying the needs and wants and desires of large office spaces. These ones here, these large office spaces. And that large restaurant, bar, sports bar, definitely helped. There's no doubt about it. It definitely helped. Now, we can see here that financial offices still would like at least one more large restaurant, because they would like a variety. So I'm hoping one more might do it. They don't say what type of restaurant. They're just happy to have another kind. Same goes for, by the looks of it, our engineering departments. Our creative officers, the same. They'd like a greater variety of large restaurants, but what that restaurant is, they do not seem to mind. Tech offices, same, fantastic. We can just do whatever we want. And medical offices, now see, they say that they would like a greater variety of large restaurants, but they also say that they would like a restaurant that serves breakfast. So there we are. We've been given our mission. We need a large restaurant that serves breakfast. Now the problem is that I don't really have anywhere else down here where I could build a restaurant and it would stay. And I kind of like, mind you saying that, I don't think a large restaurant will stay here either. Eventually it'll probably be pushed up here or moved into the hotel even. But I'm sort of trying my best to keep this clutter free. I mean, we've still got this to go, but you know, I'm trying my best to deal with this correctly as I move forwards. Which means we would need to bring a large restaurant up here, which is problematic because it won't have... Let's actually bring it close to the lift. It won't have... high traffic. What we have to hope is that putting in shops around here will bring that high traffic, but I'm not entirely sure, to be quite honest with you. What have we got here? So let's see. This serves dinner and has a bar. These Mexican restaurants serves dinner and has a bar. Brunch spot serves breakfast and lunch. Excellent. We have family restaurants, lunch and dinner, and buffets, lunch and dinner. So here we are, the brunch spots. We've got the Red Plate Diner, which serves breakfast and lunch, and the Yellow Bowl Diner, which serves breakfast and lunch. So these are our two guys here, and probably the Yellow Bowl Diner because it gives us just a little bit more rent. So okie dokie. So we can see here that it expects a trash bin on the same floor. So do you know what? We'll probably use this little space for this. And as I say, it may not be staying here forever, this restaurant, but it will be here for a while. So let's pop that in there. We are going to need to run some water up here and gas. Okay, let's just check these situations. How is our electricity? Fine. Masses of it. Didn't say it needed a phone line. It will want water, which is fine, and gas, which is also fine. So let's do that. So I've forgotten already. Water and gas. Do we have power up here? Not just yet. Let's do that. Water and gas. Now they're not going to like this because they won't have the high traffic, but I'm hoping we'll be able to improve that situation. You know, I'm hoping we'll be able to deal with that. And there we are. by having that second restaurant, we have satisfied a greater variety of large restaurants. Certainly for the finance offices and the engineering and creative. But not tech. Not tech. Damn. Not tech. But we did for medical. So we are going to need another large restaurant. This may not consider itself close to the lift. And what size stores are we going to need? Because this just says medium. 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 Large. 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 Okay. Large are the 2-story. See? See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm thinking... I'm probably going to put in way more than we need. We need to try and make this busy. For these guys, you know. Hang on a minute. How big are the mediums? Well, they're huge. Okay, hang on. I should probably reduce. Did this... No? No? We could take out these, couldn't we? I don't need... Oops! I've gone way too far the other way. Look, I've actually destroyed the floor. I just wanted to remove the wallpaper. Okay, fine. Right, hang on. Let's see. If we... Do I need to remove the wallpaper? Looks like I might have to remove it. There we go. Okay. He needs to fix that. So maybe I don't need to remove it. I just need Sir here and Squeezle to just... There we go. Right. So if we put in a large one here and like... Where are we hit? Oh, that fits nice. But these are small. They're not medium. How big are the medium? Medium are like... Ooh. Ooh. Could always upgrade to some of these being large later on, right? Do you know what I mean? What do large things need? All kinds of stuff. Likes high traffic. Likes being near pretty things. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to satisfy that because it's... because of the nature of the floor. Hates smelly areas though. All these stores hate smelly areas. So actually having the restaurant here is a real problem. We do kind of need the restaurant to be somewhere else because the restaurant is going to produce smells. It's definitely going to produce smells. We actually have to move the restaurant. It's going to have to be down here. Maybe I'll just stick it over here for now. You know, we'll have to move it. We'll have to get the movers in. This is going to be expensive. But it fit. Ooh. We'll stick it here, I think. That's annoying. It's annoying. These stores, we're getting to that point now, right? We're getting to that point. They wanted water and they wanted gas. Okay. Right, let's move them out. Because these stores, they're just not going to have it at all. I had a feeling, because I do like the idea of bringing security and stuff like that. Maybe even a viewing post here or something in the future. You know, that could be... I don't know if that's considered pretty things, the viewing port or anything, for the surrounding stores, but there we are. Yes, so we also don't need this. That can go. And we already have a bin on this floor, so that works for us. Okay. And they'll get their high traffic. Whatever. Eh? Whatever. Maybe we could put... If you have large stores, does that mean you haven't satisfied medium stores? You know, I don't know. So... Alright. Likes high traffic. Doesn't mention anything about lifts. They're not mentioning anything about lifts at all. Yeah, see, look, it expects more security. Yeah. Okay. If we... So they don't mention lifts. That's interesting. If we pull out a medium store... what have we got going on here? Doesn't mention lifts. So it really doesn't matter whether we're putting them on one side of the floor or the other. Really. Again, though, they don't like smell, so moving the restaurant was definitely the right thing to do here, wasn't it? Let's just speed things up. It was definitely the right thing to do. Okay. Hang on a minute. The cheese shop doesn't smell. I find that very hard to believe. Beauty salons. God, there's so many here. Oh, so yeah, we are going to make a big shopping area here, I think, because why not? You know, let's go nuts and enjoy a big shopping area. And you know what? Back here, we will make these medium as well. And we'll even, because I could put pretty things here, but you know what? I might just go shops rather than pretty things. I'm not bothered about their pretty things. Okay. I don't know if I could put, no, not yet. So we're going to have loads of shops here. So we're not just going to be slightly satisfying their desires here. We're probably going to smash it out the park. But having a nice shopping area here means that there is a greater chance that they will get high traffic in this area, right? We'll be able to get lots of people here. Another good reason to buffer this with these smaller offices that are less likely to complain. I think something else we should probably do is just add an extra floor up here, because I'm going to need to move this, because we're going to need to buffer this with... I mean, we could just leave these 2 floors empty and then start building this and make it a lobby and that, but I want the money in right now. This is okay, but I'm not comfortable with the fact that this is our daily income. So yeah, I know that's going to go up, but you know, I would like to make good use of this space where we gain money. So this large office space that we're using to check a bunch of stuff, we're going to move up there. Because we are going to look at moving in small offices all along here. There we go. Whoops. Gone done's it wrong. Okay, let's get rid of this. And what is this? Right, there was a bit of a clerical error at another construction site in town. They ordered twice as much electrical and wiring equipment for their project. Since they can't return it, they're willing to offload it at a loss. So all electrical, phone and cable related construction is less than 75%. Wow, right, so right now then we are just going to get in the power, as it's really cheap. Let's get that in right now, because I don't know how far this one's going to need to go. We will make it match. Do you know what? Should we just always make them go that way? It doesn't matter what we do or what happens, and it's just neat, right? It's just neat, and it's so cheap right now. Now is the time. You know? How satisfying is that? Making them all the same length. It's a weird thing that it's so nice, but it is. Fantastic. We're still on fast forward, and I don't want to be, because otherwise we'll lose our cheap wiring. So right, so let's put in these guys are probably going to need phones, aren't they? So let's buy these phone lines. We know these little offices up here. Oh, they might do. They might do, because I'm going to put in the ones that pay a small rent. So they're probably going to need phone lines. Now, look, it's cheap, so we'll put it in there even though they're not using it. You never know, something might happen, they might move out in the future. We'll put in another office and then we won't notice that has no phone. Okay, here we go. Get all that across. We'll do the same here. Good. Now, out of wiring quickly as we're here, phones and electricals. Are they just phones and electricals? It does seem to be, doesn't it? That's a shame that we don't have higher demands for other things right now. I know. They don't even need phones. Like, okay, fine. Well, there we go. I think we've taken about as much. Are these cheaper to build? I don't think so. Fine. Yeah. Okay, I think we've done what we can. So, oh yeah, look. How is this? Oh, it's looking grimy already. This is the thing about high traffic, right? What we could do is maybe put in one of these cleaning closets, at least for this really busy floor, to just try and keep the grime down. On this one, you know, and maybe even this second floor, because one of these things would do 3. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this thing. Build a supply room. The thing is it's 500 in output a day, but I don't know. It has a certain appeal about it right now. Mind you, there is a benefit of putting it close to the custodial cupboards. I don't know where I could put it here and get away with it, quite honestly, at the moment. So we'll just have to make them walk a bit. So it'll be a little less efficient. But there we are, facilities. So if we pop that in there, and what they'll do is they'll build it, and then this should unlock, and then we can place a broom closet. Can we place one, please? Facilities, broom closet. Right, okay, and we've got a dude here who's walked away once again. Is he going to come back? Where is he? He's over there. What's happening? Why are you over there? Gone to the bus stop? Okay, fine. So, whatever. Let's, he probably went home for the day. We're going to build one of these on this floor. I think probably also on this floor. Just so that we can try and keep, because the flow through these places is so high. You know, it's a little problematic. They need power. There we go. Okay, good. And it should just help. You know, it should just help. Right. Okay. God, there's so much planning to be had in setting up such an area. Because, of course, another thing that we have going on is storage rooms, right? They're all going to need empty bays to make all this function. I mean, otherwise, other than the bay situation, they're happy. We're happy to move in these stores, aren't we? They're all happy to be here. Oh, except possibly some of the... Oh no, water supplies. I wish I had known. Okay, well, so they're not all quite happy to move in, are they? But we definitely know we're going to need a whole bunch of storage bays, which is something that's been a little bit on my mind. Because these storage bays get so big. So they would be... Where are they? Oh, we got there already. Right. The storage bays, are they in here for shops? Or is this all the other kinds of services? It does look like it. I always forget where everything is, don't I? Facilities? Provides 15 storage bays for retail stores. So it's 1,000 a day. Yeah. You know, I think, but it's 2 stories, right? Which is a bit problematic. Let's have a think here. Oh, it's really hot outside. Okay, we're just getting away with that one. Everyone, I think, is okay. Ugh. My goodness, that was lucky. Right, yeah, so let me have a think about this. Because I suppose it doesn't really matter. I suppose I just like the idea of them being higher. They don't need to be higher. I just suppose I like the idea of clearing this out a little bit. A couple of floors down here, these 2 floors down. So then we have placement for bins and storage bays. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so they're in the process of moving everything, and of course it's causing problems here with the power. So we've installed 1, 2, 3. We've installed these 5. So quick, let's remove these ones. So I built 5 of them below. So we're going to remove these 5 here. They are gone. How are we doing? They're looking okay. So that should help reduce the strain here. Okay. Right. So this commercial printer has gone up. Quick. Let's remove one of these and put in the phone line. Turns out they need a phone line. There it is. And then it seems as though another one's about to go in. Sir Lord's building that one. Beautiful. There it is. Boom. And then I've moved the water places to here. Okay. Except now look, now they're removing all this mess that I've created. I created so much mess. Indeed I did. I was thinking. How much? It's 125 a day. Thinking about moving one of, putting a different one, not moving that one, but actually trash collection. Actually, I might do it from this end because I'm weird. I have my reasons, all right? Don't question me. Right. Don't question me. So that's going in. It doesn't look like this is helping, does it? Oh, but we do need to do another round of renovation. How are you? Are you happy? We did not turn a profit yesterday. I wonder why. How are you guys doing? We did not turn a profit yesterday. Is it because there's too many other odd stores kicking around? Maybe. You see these little shops that we have here? These medium shops, we might be able to move up stairs, get them out of the way. But yeah, maybe we can look at reducing other restaurants that are around the place, maybe. With our new shopping area coming in, we hopefully will attract more people, and then eventually, I think maybe in the next episode we will look at getting the metro and everything in. I don't know how much it's going to cost, so I say this carefully, but what I am thinking is that we will be looking at the construct office. I'm keen in the operations track to get that sorted, you know. I'd kind of like to do that. Right, how's it going? This is taking ages to clear the boxes, and we've thought about lots of things in this time, guys. Can we move the water bottle places? That's what we really want to do, because I need to put in a big... Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back. Squeezel's here. Squeezel's here, saving the day. I was about to cry. Oh, Sir's joined as well. Okay, so now they're working on the bottle places. So very quickly, we'll get ready with this. Boom, there's one. Try not to worry about the boxes. And there's that one. Now worry about the boxes. That's excellent. If we could do our renovations again today, it'll be really, really great, I think, actually, in the next episode to get to that, to the operations tract. Doing this, getting all this sorted would be amazing. Really streamline this process, make things nicer. Right, so we would like facilities. We would like a large storage bay to go in here. So we're just waiting for those last couple of boxes to go. How much is this? This is 1,000 a day, by the way. But we'll be able to remove this one, which will save us 400. So we're going to pop that in there. Get this built. This may need a telephone line. I can't remember. And I also don't know what's running over to here. Right, so hang on. It's early days, so it seems to be okay. It's up and running. Let's delete this. So they've now taken up these bays here. That's fantastic. So, first things first, I do like the idea of moving the little medium stores that we have down here. You're not one, but look, we have Danny's News. So what we might do is move Danny. Oh, actually, what we're going to... Let's just... Right, we're going to move Danny to here. Okay, well done, Danny. No food places. And our pharmacy, we're going to move up here. Excellent. What's this? Our telephone store, right? We're going to move the telephone store up here. Excellent. So that leaves us with the ability or the freedom to build one more there. Okay, nice. And it just starts to free out our lobby down here a little bit, which is fantastic. Now we really need to get more people in. So, these guys, we can get a department store in pretty quick. How many have we got? There's so many different types of stores. We're going to have to pick and choose carefully. Now, is there any particular type of large store? So, stores that sell clothing. It does talk about medium though. Shall we look at one of our medium stores? Clothing. Look at this. Look at this. So, they're pretty happy. We could just move them straight in. We need to try, because we're paying now 1,000 for this. I want to try and get as many shops moved in as quickly as possible. So there's one we definitely need. That will satisfy some criteria here. Sells electrical gadgets. Now, I think we have just moved. We've got a small electrical store here. So we might pop an electrical one down here, which I don't think is... I don't think it's the appliances one. I think it is the computers and large electronics one that he's going to want. So we shall move in this one, I think. That would be nice. That would be nice. So these are good for their stores. You see that we now got the variety of things. Those red things are slowly disappearing from the list of stores and stuff that they need, which is just fantastic. So now we are moving on to, still got a large restaurant problem here. We'll worry about that later. We've got large stores, but no specific request on those large stores, just large stores in general. Fine, okay. Well, let's see. Will the flower store smell? I don't know. We could put in, so because we've got one more medium store that we could put in. Pet store. Ooh, watch and jewelry repair. That sounds pretty good for this area. I think we'll put in that watch and jewelry repair center. You know, that's a nice variety. Now, what else do we not have? We don't have shoes or anything. I'm a bit concerned that cheese and that might smell. Bank. There are 3 potential tenants. A bank expects mail services. You know what? We could put in mail services. I like the idea of there being a bank here. Don't you? I do. Should we put Oak Park Community Bank in and go and build some... Oh, that says mall security. Mall security. Mall security. So this is probably going to be in here. Mall security helps merchants and storekeepers in your shopping centre deal with mall security issues like shoplifting and other activities by various miscreants. Yeah, so I like the idea, I gotta be honest, of having mall security. I think... Ooh, yeah, mall security. I think here will be nice, you know. Did we put power in here? Hopefully we did. Yeah, they might need other facilities, not sure. But yeah, pretty cool. I think what we're going to have to allow for now is for Squeezle and Sir to start building these areas, get everything moved in. I think we need to move these shops in, get this security mall set up, and then fill out the rest. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not take your first step on the path to total coolness by supporting me via Patreon. The cooler you are, the harder I work, which means even more schizwa.